Good evening. I'm Meteorologist Grant Skinner with the News 5 First Alert Storm Team. Here is your tropical update on this Saturday evening, tracking several areas in the Atlantic Basin. And we're also keeping an eye on Hurricane Hilary, expected to bring impacts to portions of Southern California. Tonight we'll start with Tropical Depression 6. This is now moving west-northwest at around 16 miles per hour. That's the first advisory of this, 4 p.m. advisory, 35-mile-per-hour winds. And this will continue to move off to the west-northwest over time and quickly weaken. It's expected to enter very unfavorable conditions for storm development. Now, the chance of development for Invest 90, this is over the Leeward Islands. That's a higher chance of development. This will be something to watch in the long term as this continues to move off to the west-northwest just south of Hispaniola. So we'll keep a very close eye on this system over time. Also watching two areas of interest in the eastern Atlantic. So this is near, just off the coast, the west coast of Africa. We have one with a low chance of development, but then we also have one with a high chance of development. The good news is with all of these invests, not expecting any impacts to the News 5 viewing area in the northern Gulf Coast. Also watching this system, expected to enter the Gulf of Mexico. This is what we've been watching very closely as it enters the Gulf. One thing that we are noticing is this is continuing to track off to the south and mainly impacting portions of southern Texas and northeastern Mexico. So for the News 5 viewing area, might bring a bit of moisture. I'll show you on the forecast here into the rest of this weekend and into the start of next week. Might have a little bit of moisture that creeps into portions of the viewing area, but the bulk of it will stay off to our south and continue to travel off to the west, bringing heavy rainfall and more tropical impacts to portions of southern Texas and northern Mexico. We're going to keep a very close eye on that as it continues to strengthen over the next few days. Hurricane Hilary, watching this very closely in the eastern Pacific. 100-mile-per-hour winds. This is a Category 2 hurricane, and you'll notice the latest track continues to bring that into portions of Southern California. So heavy rainfall, some gusty winds expected over portions of Southern California. Tropical storm warning is already in effect for a big portion of the Los Angeles metro and surrounding areas. Now, you can view the hurricane map room. This will allow you to track all the tropical developments throughout the hurricane season, and more information on the tropics can be found there. And of course, you can view all the latest tropical updates on WKRG.com. I'm Meteorologist Grant Skinner, WKRG News 5.